All right, so if you clicked on this video, it means that you care about your money, as we all should. So it's gonna be a multi-part series. We're gonna go over accounting, we're gonna go over budgeting, and then we're gonna go over the best part, which is gonna be making your money make more money for you. First part of what we're doing, which we have to do in order to get to the best part, the fun part, is we're gonna show you how to make your money work better for you. We want your money operating at the most efficiently as possible so that we're not missing nothing, we know what to expect, and so that we are able to contribute as much money as possible into making us more money without us having to do anything, right? So, how do we make our money work better? Two things: accounting and budgeting. All right. What is accounting? Accounting is basically looking at your previous transactions over a period of time, tallying them up, and coming up with numbers. So you have a number for how much you make in income a year, how much you make a month, how much you make an hour, whatever. You should know this number. If you don't know this number, you need to find it out. So now, obviously, you get taxes taken out of your income. You want to figure that out as well. But in this video, we're going to be looking at money after the taxes are already taken out, because typically, those of us who aren't running a business, the job that pays you your money takes the taxes out for you. We could go over taxes in another video, right, for the entrepreneurs here. So, like I said, accounting is for the past. We say, all right, last month I made this much in income. This came in on the 1st. This how much came in on the 15th. I spent this much on rent, car insurance, car payment, internet, phone bill, whatever. I also spent this much on fast food, clubs, alcohol, smoking, whatever it is that you do that doesn't happen consistently at the same rate every month. This is called your bullshit spending, right? So we have income, we have bills, we have bullshit spending, right? And then hopefully we have money left over after that as well. So let's go ahead and get started with some accounting. So let's take an example number. Let's say you make $4,000 after taxes every month. Some of us make more than this. Congratulations. Some of us make this much. I'm a great guesser. Some of us make less than this. You will get there. All right? We got to start here. We got to know where we are to know how to get to the next level. All right? Let's just say, for an example, somebody is making $4,000 a month after taxes. This is what we call income. Okay? Let's say their bills, right? They have a $1,200 rent payment. They have a $200 car insurance bill. Let's say they have a $300 car payment. Let's say they have a $50 phone bill. Let's say $75 internet bill. $15 on Apple Music, right? These things right here are our bills, right? We consider these bills because they relatively stay the same every month. We know to expect them every month. We know that we need to have that amount ready to be spent on this every month, or else something big is going to happen that's going to be unfortunate, because that means we can't afford to pay our bills, right? So like we said, income, bills, then we got, let's say we spent $50 on fast food last month. We spent $75 on alcohol. We spent $60 on smoking. We spent $40 getting into the club, right? And then another $20 in drinks at the club. Dang, this marker's dying on me. All right. This is what we call bullshit spending. I guarantee you that there's something in this amount that we can be like, man, I didn't need to do all that. All right. So we need to look at this number and say, hey, I can decrease this. And sometimes we can even decrease this. But this is the least necessary out of the entire bunch. Okay. So when we go through, we get dates for everything that we spent money on. We know how much money we make on which day, how much that is coming in. We know which dates this stuff is being taken out. And then we see on just a random Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, whatever it is, throughout the month, we have spent this much here. We have now accounted for our income and our expenses, right? That's what these two make. Bills and bullshit come together to make expenses. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, see if I can find a better marker. I was able to find a better marker. Okay, so like I said, we did some accounting. We got our numbers together. We make $4,000. We spend this much on bills. We spend this much on bullshit, right? That's just regular accounting. Now, the next step after accounting is budgeting, right? Budgeting takes our plans for the future mixed with our income and says, based on how much you make per month, per hour, per year, this is how you should spend that amount of money. Come on. This is how you should spend that money. All right. So let's move over here. Budgeting. Now we have a rule for this. It's called the 50, 30, 20 rule. 50. Well, all these numbers are percentages. All right. So if we want to budget our $4,000, no more than 50% of our $4,000 should be being spent on bills. Okay? Now, these two are interchangeable sometimes, right? I say at least 30% of how much you make per month should be saved. Some of us can do that, some of us can't. I'll try my best to do that. Then we have this 20% down here, which can be used for spending money. Right? That's what you can use on this right here. Okay? So, once again, we got our budget. We got our $4,000. So, which means bills should be less than or equal to $2,000, right? Savings should be greater than or equal to $1,200 or 30% of how much we make every month, right? Which leaves us with our spending money should be less than or equal to $800, right? So if you pay attention, our bills and our spending money should be less than these two numbers or whatever those two numbers are for you, okay? Your savings or extra income should be at least 30% or more than how much you make. So if you can cut down on these two in order to make this number go up, that's definitely what you should be doing. All right. So there's ways to do that. So sometimes we can change our car insurance payment or a car insurance provider, right? we can get some money cut down on that. So we might be able to come here and get this cut down to 175, right? We might be able to switch our car up, get that car payment down to 225. All right, we might be able to either pay off our phone with extra cash we got, change phones, whatever it is, get that phone bill down, etc. Might be able to eat out at a fast food restaurant 2 times less per month. Cut that down to $40. Might be able to buy cheaper alcohol, right? Cut that down to $50 a month. We might be able to go to the club one less time. Let's say it costs you $10 to get in the club. Cut that down to $30, which means you'll also buy, let's just say, one less drink on average. Let's say you get drink on specials. You get your drink specials for $8 for a shot. You get one less shot every month. That goes down to $12. Okay? These are ways that we can cut down our bills and our bullshit so that we can have more money to play with. Okay? Play with and save with. So, like I said, that is how we account, and that's how we budget. So next, after these two things are done, hopefully you wrote that stuff down, we have banking. All right, so next thing we're going to do is get into banking and setting up bank accounts.